want to talk about why accountability is not all about you. So, for me, a big struggle that I've been dealing with is procrastination with putting content up in my on my YouTube channel. Um, I think I've mentioned this before in like one of I think my first video, but basically, it's this immense dread. I have a tendency to always talk myself out of doing it, and just a lot of conversations around self worth and invalidating myself. Um, but anyways, uh, it's been a real struggle for me to record and especially edit content. Uh, I think there's very few things in this world that makes me cringe more than when I'm going over my own footage and listening to my own voice, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I can't freaking stand myself. I can't stand my voice, and it's just like cringing all around. Um, there's a barking dog. Anyways, so yeah, I really do want to take YouTube a lot more seriously than I have. So I recently reached out to one of my friend, David, and I was like, hey, like, are you interested in becoming each other's YouTube accountability partner? I think, uh, prior to this, like, I wouldn't really have, um, even wanted to do something like have an accountability buddy, simply because I didn't want to be, held to a high standard, and I didn't want people to like breathe down my neck, like, hey, where's that video, or like, hey, what have you've been doing to grow your channel or whatever. So I think I was hiding behind that fact. So I don't think I would have really been open to that idea, but I think I was so sick of just not doing anything with my YouTube, that I was like, hey, like, sure, it's gonna make me perform at like a way higher level, and now I actually have someone that I would need to report to on a consistent basis in terms of, what have I done to further my YouTube channel. Yeah, we agreed to become each other's YouTube accountability partner, and I just kind of want to touch on the point that accountability, in my opinion, isn't always about me. Like, it isn't always about you. And like, yes, accountability partially is about me because, I say, if I say I'm going to do something, then the other person will hold me accountable. And if all goes well, then I will see the fruits of my labor, right? I will produce the results. So, in that sense, accountability is about me. However, I feel like accountability is more than just, my results, me, or like their results, them, or, did I do what I say I was gonna do? What are my results? I think the more powerful uh, side of accountability is actually it's the pressure to not let the other person down. So, in this case, me and my friend David, it's like, yes, like I will say I will do, ABC, and I'll do my best to do it. But, I think beyond just like me doing the thing, it's also like a big part of it is, hey, I don't want to let my buddy down. So, like, in a way, it's like pressure where it's just like, okay, well, say like if you're at work and you're working in a group or something, and you guys are working on like uh like a significant project or something, and everyone has their role, you have your role, your coworkers have their roles, and you don't want to be the one to walk into that meeting and be like, oh, sorry guys, like I didn't finish my portion of it. And it's like, you see all your coworkers and they finished theirs, so it's like you don't want to be like that missing piece. Some of that applies here in this accountability system is like, well, like I don't want to let the other person down, because at the end of the day, accountability, between me and David is that it although like we have different goals, it still is a team effort in terms of like we're gonna be checking in on each other, throughout the week. We're gonna be supporting each other in like, like how can we help the other person, to help them basically like finish what they say, help them do and finish what they say they were gonna do. So it's not just like, oh, I'm working on my own stuff only, and I'm not gonna like do anything to help you. So to summarize my rant, accountability is part me, but it's also part not me. Um, because yes, I want to get the results for you know myself, but it's also I want to I don't want to let the other person down. And I think oftentimes, this applies for many different areas of your life, right? Say like, you are, it's good for you, it's beneficial for you to do something like, let's say it's beneficial for you to do exercise or something. But it's like, okay, well, you probably do it, maybe once a week or whatever. So it's like, there's no like pressure to really do it. But, say if, one of your family members, um, like, they're going through some health issues, and like the doctor recommended that they, increase the exercise. Like, chances are, like, you're gonna like put extra focus and effort into making sure that your family member get extra exercise. So I think sometimes it's like when we stop focusing so much on ourselves and we focus on how we can serve and support others, that's when we're like going above and beyond, because we want to be there for the other person, and we don't want to let the other person down. So yeah, that kind of summed it up, and thanks for listening to me rant.